Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hey Ember.
Hello, foodie beauties.
So, good morning, good day, welcome on in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts are in the comments, like and subscribe, become a fan. For today's video, so Foodie did upload the grocery haul, but she uploaded this one as well. I've been a little bit behind. Called I Let My Husband Control Me. Eye roll. I love when she does these like clickbaity, gossipy kind of titled videos. It's probably just going to be her like pissed off talking at the camera, which love. But yeah, so I figured we'll take a look at this one, and then if things slow down, we'll take a look at the grocery haul later, because it's a grocery haul, y'all. What's the point? But yeah, let's just dive on into this. I want to take a look, see what she's yapping about. And yeah, thank you so much once again, and let's dive right on in, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties. Hello, guys.
Hey, Foodie. Looking rotund.
Welcome back to another video. So, I hope you're all doing well. Now,
No,
the
you
title of my
don't.
video was probably a bit shocking
It's like, no, you don't. You don't care that we're doing well, because look at the name of the title. Like, come on, girl.
for you guys. I do plan on explaining what I mean by that. How I let my husband control me. First, I just want to say that just a little bit of an update with how I'm doing.
Girl, I didn't ask about that. I want to know how your husband controls you. Oh my gosh.
For those of you who don't know, I suffer from binge eating disorder and food addiction.
Foodie, to be fair, I don't think you suffer with it. I don't think Foodie's suffering. I really don't. I think she's very happy with her addiction.
And I have been this way for as long as I can remember in my life. You know, even as a kid, I was always...
That's sad. That's really sad. I sympathize with it because that was me growing up, you know? Like, when you go through really difficult things as a kid and you don't have any way of expressing it or even knowing how to talk about it, I imagine, you know? But I also don't know what she's been through.
obsessed with food in a very unhealthy way.
Yeah. No duh.
I would, you know,
You still are. Don't say would, alright? You're not out of the woods. Out of the woods.
use food for comfort. That developed into using food for comfort. And food has just always been the main focus center of my life. And
Yeah. Again, we know. We know. Not even Salah or your pets could take priority over the food, girl, which that's a bit much.
I have a lot of food noise in my head. It's just always...
Eye roll. Did she recently just go down the same rabbit hole that Amber Lynn did a while back, throwing out these buzzwords and terms now? Eye roll.
food. You know, what am I going to eat next? Just always thinking about food, obsessing about food. So I have
You still do that. Why are we talking in past tense?
talked about this, you know, ad nauseum on my channel, and I probably will continue to talk about, you know, some of my struggles and stuff like that. So
The issue is, though, Foodie, they're all struggles that you contribute to. Like, I don't know. It feels weird to say I struggle with this because that would imply that you're actually putting up a fight. There's no fight happening. Absolutely none. Not between you and Amber. No.
But so far, I'm on a winning streak, just doing well, you know.
I wish y'all could see my face. I'm giving major side eye. Like, yeah? Okay. Okay.
Um, I'm actually really happy with the little accomplishments I've been making. So,
Where?
some of those accomplishments are just I haven't binged in a while now.
A while? What? The few days that you've been back in Kuwait? Come on, dude.
And well, a while for me is like probably a few days, like since Thailand.
Yeah, see? Oh my gosh. Every hour binge free is so hard, so I consider a few days a long time. And they don't think they should go to a rehab facility. Okay. This is literally how hardcore addicts' brains work. You need to go to therapy, ladies. Come on now.
Anyways, since being back home, in Thailand, I ordered a lot, and I did have some. There were some times where I would be alone, and
What do you mean sometimes? What do you mean sometimes, Foodie? You were alone all the time.
just watching a movie or whatever in the hotel, and I would order out again on top of having had supper and stuff like that.
Jesus, dude. My God. I understand, like, you're on vacation, you can go out, all out a little bit, but, like, that's a bit much. See, so she just uses these trips as an excuse to get away from Salah and be able to be the heathen that she wants. Ew. Girl, no wonder your marriage is so rocky.
And then I would order snacks or go to the 7-Eleven and have snacks. And
Girl, how are you not shitting your pants the whole way? What the hell? And what? She going to say that she lost weight? Okay.
I realized, left to my own devices, being private, I was able to just do whatever I wanted to, and
So, is this having to do with the your husband controls you? So you're going to go to your husband for help about it instead of just going and seeing a professional. Okay. Okay. I mean, I understand like he wants to be supportive and help, but like dude, just go check yourself in already. My god.
was also able to hide hide things from my husband, who's concerned about my health and my
How loving of you, Foodie. You're such a great wife. My god. Freaking A, dude.
eating disorder. I will also say that this is new for him. He's a a person who doesn't have issues with food at all. They eat to live, and they don't think about food after they've eaten. They're good. They don't think about their next meal after that. So, and I've been surrounded by normies my whole life. So, and
Okay, so let's use that as justification for why your husband alone isn't going to help you fix this. You've been around quote unquote normies your whole life and you're still going down this death trail. Come on, girl.
when it comes to food, that's what I mean by normie. And so this is like a whole new thing for him. I did mention when we met because I feel it's important to be transparent with somebody.
Well, come on, girl. You don't get that big just by, enjoying a little bit of cake here or there.
Especially if you're planning on marrying them.
Oh, please. Oh, please. He didn't even see you in person before he put that ring on that finger. No, but, asked her, I'm sure. She knew she was going to marry him probably within the first week.
and spending your life with them as a life partner. You know, husband and wife, you're a unit, you're a family unit, you're a couple,
You guys really aren't, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's more so you're kind of his caregiver, to be honest. When you're there, you're having to baby him and do absolutely everything. And I understand it's a cultural thing. That doesn't make it okay, in my opinion. But, whatever. Whatever, girl. We know that eventually she's going to back out of all this. Eventually, either, the end is going to come or she's going to back out. I don't know, though. This seems weird.
go through life together, the ups and downs, and I felt it was important for him
The ups and downs on the scale, girl? Is that what you're talking about?
to really know what my downs were. So I did, talk a bit about how I have issues with food. And, I don't think at the time he really, really understood the full extent of it until he lived with me.
Ish. Ish, dude. I don't have a lot of sympathy for Salah, but I can just imagine what that poor man was feeling.
And he would,
Like, imagine she's explained to you a little bit what it's like, but you haven't had a bad day with her yet, so you don't really know. And then it happens, and then you're just kind of sitting in the corner watching it unfold, like, oh my god. It was probably like watching a freaking horror movie right in his own living room. If Foodie Booty was a category of horror, would she be body horror? Probably, right?
see little signs of, like when he would be sleeping, and then the next day there would just be like, some evidence of binges happening.
Bruh. Like what? Rappers and food in the bed? What the hell? Dude. Oh my god.
And
What are you trying to distract from? This feels very like, look over here. You know what I mean? It feels like she's trying to distract us from a different conversation that might be taking place. I don't know though.
I just, we're going through it, and
Oh.
he's actually really supportive in a lot of ways.
I'll give him that. He's more supportive than I originally thought he was, or at least how he seems in some of the videos. But yeah, yeah, you can with people like Foodie and Amber, you can be the most supportive person for their progress. They're still not going to want it because they don't want to get better.
In every way he could be. He's very encouraging, just today, throughout the day, just saying you're doing such a good job, because he knows he's very intelligent, and he knows
Is he? Is he? He sent D pics to one of your followers. Like, come on now.
he learns fast. So I already feel like he knows, like kind of what it would be like for me and how hard it must be for me. So I'm glad that he can empathize with me and understand.
Yap, yap, yap. Get to the freaking point. He's such a great husband.
And be patient. Like I really, really emphasize to him, like you really need to be patient. If this
Well, girl, maybe that's why he's being so patient, because you sit there and be like, you need to be patient with me. Like, come on.
is gonna work, because I'm this
You're lazy. You don't want to actually get better. That's the issue. Yeah, we get it.
is gonna be like, there's a lot of ups and downs, and it's a very arduous journey, and it's not something that everybody wants to or can take on as a partner, being a supportive partner. So
To be fair, it's not like he's waking your ass up at 5 a.m. every day so you guys can go work out or do something. Like, sure, you got this, babe, but Okay. Okay. My gosh.
Um,
But the thing is, people's support also relies on you. You can't just ask for support and then shove it away every time that it starts to come, you know? Because look back on that video that she uploaded of them walking. She could only walk like 10 minutes. He was trying to encourage her to do more, and she was just flat out like, no. So I don't know, dude. Something tells me she's probably just like Amber and becomes really bitchy when she doesn't want to do something.
I let him control certain things now in my life.
Ow, do you?
But there's a difference between like a more like a narcissistic control, a control of asserting power over someone versus having your back. And what I'm talking about when I mean control is I'm letting him control things that I have no control over. So yeah,
She's not going to be able to do that. I'm just going to say that now. She is not going to be able to do that. To give full control over to someone else? No.
yes, I let him control me with eating now.
Oh, Foodie. That's a recipe for disaster, dude. Come on. Come on. You're going to put Salah in direct fire now when it comes to your binge moods? Oh, dude. He's about to get verbally assaulted.
Ordering out. So I'm
Oh, this is not going to last. Are you freaking kidding me? This is not going to last.
letting him help me with that. And what I mean by that specifically is I've decided to show him everything I eat, everything I put in my mouth.
Weird. I hate the way that her and Amberlynn say that. It becomes such like kind of a sexual thing, right? Like why can't it you just say everything that I eat? Why do you have to specify everything that I put into my mouth? Like, right? It's weird. Why do you have to specify that? Where else are you going to be putting it? Ugh.
You know, like showing him what I eat throughout the day.
Girl, you're not going to be able to maintain that.
Anytime we eat out, it'll be together usually, anyways. But there's no more of me just like turning to him and saying, hey, I'm going to order a 12-inch sub with some cookies and some chips. Or I'm going to order Burger King because I want a chicken royal meal, you know?
Oh, that's not going to happen anymore? Girl, please. After this, you probably ordered a chicken royal meal.
There's no more of that. And so far, so good. Honestly, I'm not even like craving junk food right now.
Yeah, give it about 2 hours.
Not fast food because I got really bad food poisoning in Thailand. At least I think that's what it was after eating some pretty disgusting junk. It was like really nasty. Like, I don't know.
Ew. Dude, this is gross. This is gross. You're like a Hoover vacuum. What the fuck?
I was eating like a whole bunch of cheese popcorn. I was eating like this place called Potato Corner, like fried chicken skins and just like really fatty, really like food that's not like food products. I don't consider that like nutritious food. So
Eye roll. So then what's 99% of the stuff that you eat, girl?
I was really sick after, you know, eating or overdoing it on junk food like that. It was just really toxic to my body. And it had
Literally, almost every single person that commented on that video saying that they've been to Thailand said that they got sick as well. That scares me. That scares me, y'all. Ooh. I had to get shots when I wanted to go to Costa Rica, so, ugh.
a really negative effect on my health, on my, I became really ill. And though I'm feeling a lot better now,
I think it was her diabetes acting up. I mean, I do think she probably got really sick, but the diabetes definitely didn't help with that.
I still have that, like, when I think of certain foods, this particularly fried, fatty, non-nutritious food.
Oh, she's just so disgusted by it, but watch, literally tomorrow she's going to post a freaking Wendy's mukbang or some shit. Like, that's always how it is. That's always how it is. She comes on like, I can't even think about eating that garbage. And then a few hours later is eating it. It's like, no, the issue is you thought about it and then you were like, oh yeah, no, that actually does sound good.
I feel ill. And, I'm very thankful for that right now, because I don't know if I had that feeling, if I would be so strong, if I would have that willpower, the same willpower. I don't know. I don't know if that will ever come back. I'm sure at some point I will get cravings for certain things. There's still things that, I think I would overindulge on if I had in the house. So we did a healthier grocery order,
That's not gonna last, dude, though. Like, she's going to be ordering takeout tomorrow because she went and got all nutritious food, which that's fine, but she ain't going to feel like cooking it. It's just not going to happen.
this time. And yeah, so I've just basically, when I mean like controlling, I mean more like being really accountable to him. Yeah, I'm basically just
Okay, Foodie.
holding myself more accountable than before. Before I had the mentality that I don't, really need to be accountable to anyone but myself. But I think I need to surrender that idea for now, that I can be, that I can control, that I'm in control, because I'm not, and I know that I do need to be, but I do need some help with that at first.
This girl, he's literally going to have to handcuff you to the freaking bed. All right? And I know that sounds kinky, but they don't be like that. So, girl, he's literally going to have to exercise your ass.
And
I don't mean like work out. I mean like with a priest. Get the demon out of her.
being as my husband is, like, he's my husband. He's my supporter. He protects me. He cares about me. He really cares about my
It really seems it.
health. And so, yeah, I mean, being 40 and having diabetes, type 2 diabetes, being with someone so unhealthy who can't do anything. And I don't want to be that way anymore either. I want to
That's so sad and depressing, dude. I'm sorry, it really, really is. I know that like we don't have a lot of sympathy for these girls, but I do have sympathy in the human experience of like what their neglect has led to, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want someone to experience the life that these two women lead, and yet they seem to revel in it.
live life, and I want to do a lot in life. So, yeah, I've just been trying to also keep very busy. I find that I've just been really trying to, like, organize my home more,
That does help. That does help.
keep it very clean, which, as somebody who's very sedentary, rigorous housework is a lot of exercise for me. And I find it takes me a longer time than it would a fit person to complete their whole house of housework.
See, I feel the same way, but for my ADHD. I have to do like one or two things a day. I could never just not sit down, never just like clean throughout an entire day, get the whole house done, and then be like, all right, I'm good. I just can't do that. My brain will not allow it. But her, it's because she's lazy.
So I
I
kind
mean, maybe she has an aspect of some type of attention thing that makes that more difficult as well. I could understand that. But I don't know. Has Foodie ever talked about that before? I don't know.
just like do it in parts. And it's exercise for me for sure. Like lugging things around, mopping, bending, cleaning the fridge and stuff like that. It's good exercise for now.
Yeesh. Yeah, cleaning your house is exercise now. Okay. Okay.
So I've just been trying to keep my mind busy with like thinking, planning for future things, like thinking of, things I'd like to do, hobbies I'd like to maybe take up. But I'm really just focused on trying to get healthy and just taking it day by day.
Eye roll. That's always what it is.
And that's what I'm doing. And with Salah, my husband's help as well. So, is my husband, Salah's not an almond husband, which for those of you who don't know, an almond husband is basically
Eye roll. Like an almond mom.
a husband, a partner who is very
He should count your bites, dude. Like, oh.
conscious around food, like very health conscious around food and stuff like that. I think anyways, I heard that term recently and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you're using a lot of terms that you might have just heard recently. It's like she found a new excuse, some new storyline to run with.
He's not, but he prefers, like, he does have a sweet tooth, so he likes to eat sweets, but he doesn't overindulge. Like, he'll have like a chocolate and then that'll be it. He won't have like 3 4 5 chocolate bars, 2 3 4 5. He'll just have like one.
Full size chocolate bars, girl?
And he'll eat his meals and that'll be it. And sometimes he only eats like once a day. If I make him a really big healthy breakfast in the morning, that's all he'll really eat, and then he'll have maybe a chocolate bar at night. But he prefers like real home cooked food over ordering out any day. And
So why is he with you, girl?
and he prefers to eat healthy. So
So it's you that is a negative influence on him. Okay, got it.
that's good, because if I was with a partner who was just like me, we would be, or somebody who encouraged me to eat unhealthy, or somebody who was like, I don't mind that you eat that. You're perfect the way you are, babe. I love you the way you are.
I think those are all the case. I think that's all the case. It seems to change every other week.
And that's not okay, because that's very dangerous. And at that point,
Because he doesn't cook for himself. He doesn't. So then when Foodie is doing all of her mukbangs where she's just constantly eating takeout fast food, what's Salah doing? She says that she orders food for him as well, but I mean, yeah.
that's where, enabler status comes in. But
Well, is that like some slight shade to Miss Tommy?
it's not his responsibility for me, I'm responsible for what I put in my mouth at the end of the day. So it's, but
But you're giving full control over to him? Okay. Make it make sense.
I will give him the go ahead to hold me accountable, basically. Hi, baby girl.
Both of our pets just came like up around us at the same time. I don't know if y'all could hear Goo hoisting himself up onto the couch.
So I give him that control in that way. I give him go in the in the driver's seat in that sense. So because he did say, Salah said something to me before that was just really like made me rethink everything about accepting your partner, accepting you for how you are. And he said, I'm your husband, I'm your family now. Like if I love you, truly love you, I'm worried about your health. Like if I didn't love you, I wouldn't care.
This seems like just a bunch of horse shit, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. I find it so hard to buy whatever Foodie's trying to sell to us.
know. So, he does have that mentality that you're beautiful, but I don't want you to die. Like, I want you to be here for a long time. I want you to travel with me. I want you to,
But when one of her supporters say that, when they tell her, I don't want you to die, she basically tells them, don't you worry about me. I'll be fine.
just do a lot of things with me, do a lot of things together, and not be unhealthy. And so have a better quality of life. It hurts him to see me in pain with the sciatica and everything else, and then just also like, you know not being able to breathe from walking, or just this and
Not being able to breathe from sitting, dude, it's crazy.
that. So I'm gonna choose my heart, and I'm really gonna try to keep it that focusing on this journey, basically.
Okay.
So that's what I plan on doing. Staying on track. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. But so yes. So he's a lot more involved than before. Before I didn't really want to hear it, and I would actually be defensive with him about it. And
I'm sure, girl, but the thing is, you haven't done any work. You're just saying now, like, oh, well, I feel like doing this in the moment, so we're gonna do this. But as soon as you get back into that mindset, it's you're gonna turn into the same beast.
kind of just like anyone else, like kind of like I got this. I just want to handle it on my own. I just want to.
Okay, but see, now here's the issue, and this goes for Amberlynn as well. You ladies have 33 to 40 years of trying to do it on your own, and look at where you are. All right? Maybe it's time to read the proof that's in the pudding.
I don't want you to criticize me for what I'm eating. I don't want to hear it. Like, I just want to eat in peace. Like, just leave me alone. Just let me indulge on my Burger King and don't have any opinion on it. You know?
Yeesh. Yeesh. So, okay, her admitting I'm actively trying to avoid accountability.
So, but no, I'm gonna totally let him criticize me for that. I'm totally gonna let him criticize me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm totally gonna let him tell me no, and I'm totally gonna let him control this part of
Oh, who actually believes this, huh?
my life that I have no control over. So yeah, I just wanted to explain a bit about that, because a lot of people ask me and wonder, like, what's your husband's role in your eating, eating disorder recovery, in your food addiction recovery, in your weight loss journey? What is your husband's opinion on this? Yeah, so that's basically what it is. He's never
Honestly, it doesn't seem like he cares all that much, but
nasty. He's just supportive, and he's never like nasty about it, or we joke together, which is totally fine. I'm not really uptight. I'm not an uptight person about that. Like, I'm just, I have a sense of humor about my life, my situation a lot of the time. So you guys
yeah, okay.
know, like, I like to laugh at myself sometimes. Depends on my mood, I guess, but yeah, so that's about it. That's all I wanted to say. Just so you guys know the dynamic we have when it comes to that, this particular topic. And yeah, so inshallah, this will be the time that I can finally make these lifestyle changes. And
Girl, I just don't buy it. I just don't. That's just me.
I feel different. About food.
Yeah, today. This hour you do, but like Christ, by tonight you're probably going to feel a different way. How have we not picked up to like the cycle of it all yet? Come on, girl.
I just feel right now like I really just no longer want to harm my body, but I
Yeah, okay. I'm sure that'll change.
just do need that support so bad from him. And I feel lucky that he like understands, like he's like younger than me and he's not familiar with this kind of situation. And he could have been like, nope, I'm out of here. So I'm happy that he's like
Oh, please, girl. He must have known what he was getting into.
on board. He's very, very, very supportive of me, and he's very, very doting and involved in my healthcare.
Oh, is he? Well, then tell him to get you back to the freaking diabetes specialist. Goddamn.
So yes. Anyway, other than that, I'll have some health updates in the future.
In a mukbang.
Some weigh-ins and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for listening, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeesh, what a bunch of BS. Right? Right? Like, she's probably gonna go live later and be binging. I mean, maybe she did. I think she went live between when this one was posted and now. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. I know things have been a little slow lately. Had to do a lot around the house the past few days and getting ready to go to Maryland and all that. So, you know how it is. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. I truly do appreciate y'all. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a fan. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.